So Tom Warley is the Reno Division Vice President of Land Acquisition. He has been with Horton for nearly 7 years and is responsible for the division's land acquisition and land development. Additionally, Tom manages the division's build to rent business. Tom has 35 years of residential real estate development experience, including the master plan communities of Summerlin, Aliante, and Inspirada in Southern Nevada. Tom is also a real estate investor and currently has 34 properties in his portfolio. Prior to starting his real estate development career, Tom was a combat engineer officer in the United States Air Force, stationed at Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas. So a true Nevadan.
So the Pines at Ponderosa is an 84-unit subdivision. All of the houses are currently constructed, and some of them are partially leased at this time. The subdivision is just south of Farm District Road in Fernley. So we have 3 different floor plans and multiple elevations. We have 1501, 1611, and 1825. Those are the names and also the sizes of the various houses. They're all single-story floor plans with 2-car garages. Elevations include traditional, Italianate, and Mission. The 1501 is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a covered patio. 1611 is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, has a kitchen island and a covered patio. And the 1825 is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath kitchen island with a covered patio. And the lots range in size from 7,346 square feet to 10,540 square feet. So this is an example of the various types of elevations that are on site. Italianate, the traditional, and the Mission. And I'm going to go through all of the floor plans on site. So the 1501, you can see the configuration. We've got the master bedroom in the rear, great room, 2-car garage. All have a laundry room. 1611 is just a slightly larger floor plan with a slight variation in the layout with the bedrooms. You can see the bedroom number 2 is right below the master in this one. And the 1825, which is the 4-bedroom floor plan. When Horton started the build-to-rent program, one of the things that we recognize is the fact that the rear yard landscaping needs to be done. So all of these homes include both front and rear yard landscaping. It has an irrigation system as well. So it's fully landscaped when purchased.
Is that zero-scape? Sorry, I interrupt.
Yes, it is a zero-scape. What we found through the build-to-rent process is the homeowners don't like to mow grass. Right. So the less amount of grass that you install, the better it is. This is the spec level package. These homes are built with the same spec level as our wholesale product. But with being built to rent, we limit it to 1 spec package throughout. So there's no variation. They're all very similar. We use quartz. We have everything is the laminate flooring, and we have the carpet in all of the living areas. Build-to-rent program also includes all of the appliances, so there's no need to go out and purchase appliances. We've got Whirlpool gas ranges, over-the-range microwave, and we have a built-in dishwasher. Gas dryer, top-load washer, and side-by-side refrigerator. And we also do all of the window coverings for all of the houses. Did everybody get a copy of the presentation?
We got the flip chart. I just wanted to accentuate. So Anthony and I went to visit, this is Anthony, a few weeks back and talked to Leslie. She was so clever to call us in the morning, which is why you guys are here. the finish is just in your picture right there. They don't even do it justice. I think visiting was very important. They're very nice, and having the laminate flooring throughout, with the exception of the bedrooms, but all of the, the living areas, it definitely is a plus because investors don't want to have to deal with replacing carpet throughout the house if it gets damaged. I think that's really awesome. And the finishes are very, they're not low grade. So, they're made to last. I love that.
Yes,
To clarify, did you say they come with all the appliances and the blinds as well?
that is correct.
Okay. Because I've sold a couple in Dayton of your product. And the 18-25 is an awesome model. Somebody who wants some space, especially for the price you have now.
And then this is a list of the specifications. It goes over all the lighting features, the finished doors, the hardware, and so forth, the various flooring. So is that included in?
It's not in the package.
It's not in the package. So please feel free to distribute this to all of the members so they have that. So we don't have to go through the specifications.
Thank you.
But like I said, we build these houses to the same condition as our for sale product. So I just want to emphasize that we don't cut anything out or actually upgraded with all the appliances and so forth. So currently our base rent property taxes, the 1510 is leasing for $22.99 per month. We've gone online and we've taken a look at the recent assessments, and that one has taxes of approximately $3,411. 1611 is being leased for $2,400 a month. Property taxes approximately $3,500. The 1825 is $2,625, and property taxes approximately $3,800. Some of these, like I said, have been are currently being leased. We're also charging lot size premiums for corner lots and extra large lots, ranging from $25 to $85 a month. And we also have pet rent, $35 per month, maximum of 2 pets. Horton also charges a community bundle fee, and that covers, there's an LPA, there's an association, and that is for the maintenance of a retention pond because the city of Fernley does not maintain retention ponds. So that is $16 a month. We also provide through FPI Property Management full landscape maintenance, and we have a full-time maintenance manager on site, and that includes cost for ADT. FPI will not be taking over. They're a commercial property management company, so they will not be providing property management services to investors. So the expenses, all the tenants have to sign for water, sewer, cable TV, telephone, and trash. Like I said, the LPA is $16 per month, and that is billed by the association. Water and sewer are provided by the city of Fernley. Electric is NV Energy. Gas is Southwest Gas. Trash is Waste Management. Phone and cable, AT&T. And then the rents above, I just wanted to emphasize the fact that those rents do include FBI doing the property maintenance. And then the property manager is also responsible for changing the air filters on a quarterly basis. That's based on experience. What we found when we go and do rehabs is people don't like to change their filters, and basically it creates HVAC products. So D.R. Horton is going to provide warranty coverage for all of these homes. The homes have a first year fit and finish. So nail pops, things like that are out of line. We will go in there and do a fit and finish warranty at the 1 year period of time. And that's from the time that it was constructed. The homes have a second year in-wall warranty for HVAC, electrical, and plumbing. So there are any leaks or issues like that are discovered in the walls, that is covered by a warranty. There's a 10-year structural warranty and roof warranty as well. The appliances through a national account with Whirlpool are covered, but all of that maintenance and services provided directly by Whirlpool. And then Mark is here from DHI Mortgage. And DHI will provide financing for investment purchases. Minimum down payment is 15%, maximum 2% seller contribution towards closing. D.R. Horton is currently offering a builder forward commitment to buy down a loan. And so an individual that purchases a home and finances through D.R. Horton is still eligible to receive the builder forward commitment. There's no minimum loan amount requirement, maximum debt to income ratio of 50%. And they're offering terms of 15, 20, or 30-year fixed. And one of the benefits is there's no prepayment penalty, which you'll find in a lot of hard money loans or area finances. Okay, so I have 2 pages of homes that are currently leased and currently available for acquisition. All of the homes, the lots, the address and the floor plan are listed in the presentation, which will be distributed to all the members, so you have that information. And that is the end of the slideshow. We're here to answer any questions that anybody may have.
Fabulous. I have a question for the lender.
Yes.
So, how does it work with these already leased properties? Does that go toward? I mean, normally a typical loan, it's the rents are counted as a positive, right? Does it depend on the buyer? I mean, how does that work?
Well, it'd be an investment purchase, so we can still do the appraisal and have a rate comparable completed to be able to use.
On the vacant properties, knowing what you guys, the information that you already have of what they're renting for. If an investor goes into buying, do you guys take that into account, or do you need a lease already, or how does that work usually?
We do, again, it'll come down to the appraisal report, the average rents that are occurring. The offset the mortgage payment. So we can use 75% of that amount to offset the mortgage.
Okay. And do you need a lease agreement to?
We don't.
Close? Okay. Nice.
What is what are the management fees that DH charges?
So D.R. Horton does not provide management services. We engage FPI property management because we have 84 houses, so we need a large scale commercial property management company.
And what do they charge?
We actually pay all of their salary and overhead and so forth, so it's not a typical, flat 8%, 10%. It's because of what they're doing for us, it's a different cost structure.
Is it passed on to the investor?
No,
Okay.
FPI will not be able to manage the individual homes because
I see.
they do commercial leasing on.
Is there, besides the $16 fee, is there any kind of HOA fee that?
There is no HOA, it's only an LPA, Limited Purpose Association, and their sole responsibility is to maintain the retention pond.
Does that get paid through the taxes, or? how does that work?
No, the association will actually
So it does have-
build the home.
Does anyone have any questions? We have the whole D.R. Horton team here.
So you're seeing people qualify for these, like, individually, bring my W-2 and say, hey, what can we work with this 50% debt to income plus the 75% of, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about, right? As far as the investor.
Yeah.
Mark is actually in charge of our mortgage department, so I'm going to
So
let him.
that's kind of the route, right?
Yeah, it would be a similar pre-qualification process to a transaction. We go through the numbers beforehand, which pre-qualify or your clients pre-qualify.
So we do need to find our own property manager once we take over a leased already property.
That is correct.
correct? And so Robert here, he's part of our group. If you guys don't know him, you should get to know him. He's a property manager locally, and you manage properties in Fernley, right?
We do.
What types of investors do you usually see come to, purchase this product? Or do you have, this is strictly a lease type situation, or are you getting a mix of, home buyers coming in, and then you're also, you'll sell to anyone effectively, right? You'll sell
Yes.
to someone who wants to owner occupy, or you'll sell to an investor who wants to turn back on.
That is correct.
Are you seeing a solid mix of both, or what's kind of your ratios of, renters versus owners?
Yeah, we've seen everything out there, a lot of locals moving within Fernley, a lot of investors out there, mainly from California, and a few locals. But there, we've done, one investor has bought two, and then they've been singles since then,
Some of the current tenants that are renting are
are wanting to buy
breaking their lease and going to buy now.
their units. So we do have some that are, right now, we currently have 10 that are vacant, have never been leased, that are available for purchase. Some of them have the full shebang, all of them have the appliances and blinds. About half of them have the rear yard installed. And so Leslie's working through selling those. We have another about 15 to 20 that are coming up that are in the same situation. And then we have the opportunity to purchase the leased homes too. So we do have some folks that are currently leasing that are looking at potentially buying either the plan they're in or moving up. Typically we're moving bigger. So we're just kind of working through all the different scenarios. Big combination out there. Fernley actually has been one of our hottest markets lately as far as sales go. And so we were goaling ourselves at about 4 a month. We consistently sell about 8 to 9 a month. And that's just with the production we had. So I'm happy to have a little bit more for them to sell to see how many we could really do. It is a good combination of cash and financing. Most of the folks that finance do go with DHI mortgage. I would say 100% of them lately, because of that builder forward commitment, we can get them in at 5.5% on a government loan, 5.99% on a conventional. And so that has really been our strength in the market over the last year, is being able to get people in. And we were giving them $5,000 towards closing costs.
So, we can't use FHA to do an investor purchase, so about for like your conventional 15% down, like 745 go, what would the rate be?
You typically still see those on a 30-year fix. The 15-year fix hasn't been very popular. The great promotion is a 30-year fix.
Conventional, right, because you can't use FHA to purchase investors. About what would that rate be today, for investor, conventional investor purchase at 15% down?
I priced a 30-year fix, it was like 8%.
8%?
So, and the rate of promotion, that
is.
So, kind of in credit score, that could be a between 50 points on.
When did the point cost on that 5.99 on the investment purchase for 5.99 with about a 745 go? Okay.
So the ones that you showed are ones that already have tenants in there, right?
Yes,
That are available, so obviously they already have a lease agreement.
yes.
How long is the lease agreement? A year?
All of the leases are for 1 year. We do have termination dates for those leases. So if you're interested in one of the properties, Bethany has the list of when those leases do expire. So they range from May 31st all the way up through the end of February of 2025.
So obviously that if you purchase the property, it transfers over to the new owner.
That's correct.
Right.
And the existing lease would remain in place until it expires.
And if they wanted to get out of a lease, like what are their fees that they would pay? Like the ones that she was saying, for example, that want to buy.
The ones that want to buy, we're allowing them to break the lease to purchase the house. So that's a DR Horton transaction. I would have to take a look at the FBI contract to see what the lease termination fees are. I don't know.
And what percentage of the ones you currently have are already occupied?
There are, I believe, 40 that are occupied of the 84.
I think there's a similar program that DR Horton is running up in North Valleys as well.
Yes.
Do you have anything like that going on in the Dayton area?
Not at this time. No, we do not.
Do you anticipate something like that in the future?
It depends. What we're finding is a lot of the build to rent communities, they work extremely well in the North Valleys and Washoe County, Reno Sparks area. But once you start getting out to the outer areas as because we look at it as an entire community, 84 units that we would at some point in time sell to Wall Street.
Mhm.
So they're more interested in the core market areas.
Any other questions you have? Are you guys gonna be here for a little bit to answer any questions if anyone didn't feel like we could answer it in a group format?
We're only staying until 10 o'clock.
So I just want to say that, I'm really glad that you guys were able to come here. I think that this is a really great project. It's something that some people. So I own a couple of properties. A lot of them are older. They're built in the 60s, the 40s, that kind of stuff. It's so much nicer to invest in a product that's brand new, turnkey, has all the modern amenities. And I mean, I didn't realize you guys did the backyards too. I'm sure Leslie told me, I'm positive she did, but there was so much information. So that does the landscaping, like there's no new construction hardly that does
No.
that.
One of, there's a caveat. Because when we decided to transition this from a build to rent to a for sale community,
Yeah,
there were several lots. The landscaping in the rear yard was not complete,
okay,
but Leslie knows every single one of the lots and what is included. So
perfect. So we need to talk to Leslie.
Leslie
So,
would have been here, but she has 102 fever, so.
oh,
Please stay
well, then we're
home.
glad that she's not here. Rest and get better. These guys, there's a bunch of realtors in the room too. These guys, cooperate with realtors, so, get with your realtor if you don't already have one. If you don't have a realtor, I'm a realtor. But, you know, they cooperate with realtors, which is really great. So it's a product I think that we can invite some of our investors, especially if they're like, you know what, I don't want to rehab a property. I just want something that's turnkey. The 1031 exchanges, like I said, perfect for that. Fernley's a growing community.
We have a lot of folks that are buying that work at Tesla. We've got folks that are part of the Fallon Naval Air Station. We sold out of our Fallon community. And so now we've got people commuting so that they're kind of partway between, you know, one person works in Reno and one person works in Fallon. So we are open every day, 10 to 5, or by appointment. So I highly encourage you guys. Leslie and Amy are your agents out there. And so one of them will be there every day, but definitely drive through the community. It's a really neat community. Lots are nice and wide. Several of them are wide enough that you could park something on the side of the home if you wanted to.
I was really impressed with the community. When we went out there, I was like, wow, I didn't even notice. I mean, if Leslie hadn't called me, I'm not sure I would have known about it. There's so many new communities popping up, but an investor friendly community like this. And I didn't know that you guys were in the North Valleys, so now I know.
Terry Road, Canyon Crossing.
You can visit our website as well. for more details.
Perfect. Any more questions?
We call it, if you're looking it up online, the market name of the community is called the Sequoias. So more lots will start to come online. The leased units are not currently on there, but if you are looking for something that's vacant and never been leased, that's where those will be.
Sorry, you guys, yeah, that's So on that note, thank you for bringing all this wonderful information. If you didn't get a handout, please get one.
Ginger, what's the co-op fee today?
2.5%.
Thank you.
It's pretty good. Do you guys have anything else you guys want to share? Any kind of information that you haven't already shared or?
No, you can visit our website. We're in quite a few markets in the area, Dayton, Fernley, North Valley, 4th Street, and more coming.
Fabulous.
Was there the rent amounts for each unit? Was that on a slide?
It was.
And they'll send you, if you signed in, they'll send you the information on the rents and stuff they're getting.
So just to understand a little better, it says, let's say for the 10 square foot, it's 2,300 a month. Paying the property taxes about that, that's. So the owner would be responsible for the property taxes, the renter is paying for the 2,300.
I think they put that, so I was asking for specific information and what investors are looking for.
Mhm.
They want to know what the taxes are, and not everyone knows what the taxes are in front of them, so that's super helpful. Anything else? You guys can do the numbers on it. It's actually a pretty attractive investment, and the appreciation value in Fernley is. Does anyone know what it is? You guys might know, I don't know. Appreciation value for 2023. Anyone?
We're not allowed.
They're not allowed to say. So, it's pretty high. It's a rapidly growing market, and so there's no guarantee of appreciation. But with the amount of things that are going up in Fernley and the surrounding areas, I think that's probably going to continue. So, anyway, not that we invest for appreciation, but. On that note, thank you guys so much for coming. I so appreciate it. Super valuable information, and thank you.
All right, thank you.